Tomorrow we have a new moon and we will be starting new plans and goals and challenges, preparing to plant those seeds of tomorrow. And today's potent energy helps us know how to do that, how to take our dreams and our goals and make them tangible and make them real in our life. Hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Welcome. Welcome to your daily focus for May 18th, 2023. And thanks for being here. So let's explore the cosmic energies together and gain an understanding of how we can embrace and utilize it to move forward today and every day. And I do apologize. I wasn't here at all. I ghosted you, I guess, and I didn't mean to. I've had a lot of obligations just come seemingly out of nowhere, and bad scheduling by my secretary, which is me. And to yesterday I had anyways, I had an obligation in the morning, and the obligation ended up ending at like 11 o'clock at night, and so it was unforeseen, and I do apologize. And even today was kind of like a go-go kind of day, and before I knew it, the day was over. So I do apologize for not being here. I always want to be here. This is my happy place, so when I'm here, I'm happy. So I do try my best to be here as much as possible. So, and thank you, because I know you understand, and you're more than supportive, more than loving, and but I do want to say I'm sorry. Anyways, let's talk about the numerology, okay? We have an 18 energy today. The 18 energy is about finding that inner balance, tapping into our passions, tapping into our happiness, tapping into what makes us feel safe, what makes us feel grounded, what makes us feel alive, what fuels our passions, what motivates us, and going internally and finding that out for yourself. What makes me happy. I remember going on a trip once, and it was just me. It was just me for the very first time. I was a single mom. I raised three kids, two with autism. Anyways, worked full time. So it was, and I just threw the suitcases in the back and I went. And it took me over a week to figure out if I was listening to that song because I liked it or it's what the kids liked, or if I was eating at that restaurant because it's what I liked or what the kids liked. And it was like a total reevaluation. And so this is the kind of energy under an 18 energy to say, so what makes me happy? What do I do? And it's not that I don't enjoy doing listening to those songs and eating in those restaurants with my children, but what do I personally like? What brings me the most happiness, the most joy in my life? That's something that would be beautiful under this energy today to connect with. 1 plus 8 is a 9. Day before a new moon, we have the 9 energy, which is fantastic because that is about clearing the path. That is about putting an ending to things, to completion to things, a healing. And it's in order to allow for the path to unfold in front of you, that new path, that new opportunity, that new learning experience, that new challenge. Now, if we look at the numerology of the day, we have a 5 plus a 9 plus a 7, which is a 21, which is another amazing number in numerology to have prior to a new moon. Because the 21 is about a new energy coming in, that this story, this chapter in your life is coming to an end. So we have to tie up the loose ends. We have to put a completion on things. We have to leave some things in the past in order to go forward to the new experiences. Now, 2 plus 1 is a 3, and that's all about planting the seeds. That's about transforming your life. That's about taking your thoughts and your dreams and making them tangible, making them a reality. We have the sun in Taurus and we have the moon in Taurus, preparing to meet up with the sun tomorrow for our new moon, and it'll be at 28 degrees, which is, starting points, right? 2 plus 8 is a 10. Luck comes into our lives in order to create that path that we want to create. Anyways, I won't go into a new moon reading right now. Well, let's talk about prior to this happening, right? Before that happens, the sun will have this harmonious talk with Neptune. And this cosmic energy allows you to connect spiritually with others and, of course, self. We may feel more concern for another or perhaps an empathy. And so channel this energy through your intuition. Okay? You know, those little gestures of kindness and service to others may feel ethereal under this kind of energy. It charges us. We may see beauty where we thought there were none to be seen. Absolutely. And tap into your intuition at a deeper level. Okay? When you're listening to your intuition, you just might be at the right place at the right time. We may call it serendipity, but I tell you, things just can come together with an energy like this. So listen to that internal hunch. We may go in search of wisdom through tarot, astrologers, psychics, mediums, are turned into those gifts that we have and strengthen them in some way. You know, turn towards your imagination and your intuition and let the creativity flow. Okay, now Mercury will then start talking to Saturn right after this happens. And that's kind of going to ground our thinking as well as our expectations. Now, this is the third time and final sweep through between these two planets because of the Mercury retrograde. So, in essence, this retrograde has mentally prepared us, and my words stop, to take a step, a risk, a chance. And it's probably been on the table for a while. You've looked at this through different perspectives, different lenses, different opinions, different pros and cons. And now you're ready. You're ready for this new moon tomorrow. Okay, so it's a time to start working on the strategy as you begin your new path forward. Now, we'll go to the cards. But we have a very enlightening kind of energy today to tap into, to see exactly what seeds we want to plant, where we want to go forward. And it has been something that we have been thinking about off and on throughout the Mercury retrograde. So now we have power in our thoughts, in our words, in our communication. And we see how we can go forward in a very grounded way. It's beautiful energy. So let's see what the cards have to say for us. Now, our underlying energy for today is, look at this, the Fool, the new journey. We'll be thinking about the new journey. We will be anticipating the new journey. And that may feel like fear. That may feel like anxiety, but it's not. It's anticipation. It's excitement. It's wonder. It's not knowing. And it's okay not to know. Okay, we're not promised tomorrow anyway, so it's okay not to know. The Fool is saying that you've got everything that you need to go forward. Now it's up to you to take that risk on yourself, to believe in yourself, to fill yourself with the confidence that you've got this, and to understand the approach. So once again, we may be looking a little bit at the strategy of how we're actually going to go forward as we plant these new seeds in our life. Our first card, look at this, the Death card. The Death card says it's time to remove that cloak, okay? You need to stand up. You need to push that cloak right off of you. You need to feel alive. You need to let the sun hit your face. You need to feel the energy around you. You need to drop that sword. You need to stop being on the defensive and start being on ready to receive, open to receive, and open to give as well. This is about honoring your inner child, to allow yourself to start to believe that you can feel freedom, that you can feel liberation, that you can feel a joy, a happiness, a level that you didn't think you were able to. I just need a little sip of water here. I apologize. So it's a time of choice for you. Are you going to stay stagnated? Are you going to stay in that rut? Are you going to allow the fear or the anxiety to take over? Because I'm telling you right now, that fear, that anxiety that you're feeling is probably more of an anticipation. It's about stepping into something new so you don't know. It's the unknown. And of course, that can be scary. But you also need to have that belief in yourself. That knowledge that you got what it takes. Otherwise, you wouldn't even be thinking about this opportunity. How could you? We have the Hierophant. This is a very spiritual and enlightening kind of card. This is about your inner wisdom and your intuition working as one, connecting your mind and heart together, cementing them together to make the most profound and wisest of decisions. So, and this would be our middle card, so it is our strength of the day. So, where we are thinking about how to move forward, what to do, our strategy is very grounded. And yet, it's very, we've got that hunch that we should be doing it that way, that we should be taking that step in that moment. We should be having that conversation, saying those words, reading that book, investigating something. And this brings in a balance, this brings in an inner strength. So we're taking realistic approaches to where we want to go, to our best life ever. And we have the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Cups is saying don't be too hasty, though, on the decisions. The whole world is open to you each and every day. The whole world is open to you each and every day. So don't be so quick to just grab a cup and run with it. You want that first step to be a logical and practical approach forward. So you have to say, now here's a little clue, okay? Here's a little hint, okay? You're trying to figure the best approach forward. And it's hard. It's hard to think, what would be the best approach forward sometimes, because you don't really have a starting point when you start from there. But if you say, what is the worst case scenario? What would just be, really ugly for me to actually even think of doing as a first move? And when you start getting some of those negatives of what you really don't want, your brain will automatically flip to, we need this, we need this, we need this. And you can come up with a list very quickly when you follow that method. Just take a couple of deep breaths and trust on your inner wisdom, your sage wisdom to guide you. Okay, so don't be too quick to rush into any foregone conclusions. You really want to keep it open. You want to be able to go with the flow. So yes, we want a strategy. Yes, we want an outline, but we don't want to actually carve things in stone. I don't think we have to during this point in time. I think the more that we can stay open to a serendipity coming into our life. I should have pulled out the deck with serendipity in it just to see if it would come out today. But we're going with Nature's Whispers, and it's 16 inner truths. Well, 16 is about awakening, and this card is about inner truths. I'm going to hold that up so you can meditate on it for a minute. So once again, we're going within. We're going to the heart center. We're following that 18 energy, right? Oh, I almost had the page, but I did not. There we are. Inner truths. There's depth to your feelings, and you're on your way to understanding your feelings and desires more clearly. The next step of your path will soon reveal themselves. Stay vigilant to the new opportunities that may lead to the beginnings of novel projects or assist with current ventures. Look around you and within you. Be willing to do the work at the deepest level, and you will find jewels of wisdom, knowledge, and the inner voice all awaiting patiently to assist you. Nature's crystals are created deep within the earth. Go deep and find your own treasures. I kid you not. That is exactly what the card says. Isn't this deck amazing? Oh, love it. Anyways, we'll go to an animal card here. So, and there won't, if you were looking for a tarot with Tilly, tea time with Tilly, or tea time with Tilly, it definitely wasn't made. I do apologize, but I will get back on the community. I thought I was going to say something about being busy, but it does not. Oh, you see, every time I do that, I remember Abe's wise words. You are the power of creation. Sorry, just can't quite see it. You are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of abundance. So you are a powerful creator. We all are. We do have that gift within us. It's tapping into our gifts, our talents, and our abilities, starting to utilize them, having a faith and a belief and a confidence in ourselves, embracing our strength, embracing our courage, and taking a leap of faith on ourselves and planting those seeds. So think today about how you want to grow, how you want to manifest, how you want to invite abundance into your life, and tomorrow we'll start planting the seeds. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.